might be the lord of the kaiju rising. Throw it right back when I fight you, lightning. Breaking all the plans when I'm fusing with the lads. Yeah, mega kaiju breaking right through. It's frightening. North Japan, I'm the bomb. How these kiddies crying to their moms. Alien, heading straight to Fuji when I roll up. Scary and eating every human fruit roll up. Only 4 from the 3, you ain't messing with.
Hello, welcome back to Kaiju Theater. Hobbshorror is back after a nice little break to review Gamera, Super Monster. This is a 1980 film. It gets a 3.6 on IMDb. It is 1 hour and 30 minutes long. And what we have here is this alien named Xanon, who has a spaceship and he wants to take over the world. But he wants to do this by destroying the planet and using pawns in the form of a space lady who comes down to Earth to try to spy and find a way to get him an edge, as he wants to bring back all of the monsters that have killed or gone after people to fight Gamera. Now, there is a young boy in the film as well, who is again the focal point of the film, like much of the other Gamera films, and 3 space women that are there to actually assist here on Earth, who are going to be assisting Gamera and trying to save the planet. Now, this film takes place 9 years after Gamera vs. Zigra. So you get with this a lot, and I mean a lot, of stock footage. Virtually every single monster that Gamera went up against makes an appearance in the film by way of stock footage. You see a lot of the previous fights, and I was surprised to see literally the same sequences of the fights. Nothing really added that was different. And I realized that the production company, I believe it was Dye Productions, they were having a financial crisis during the time, so they just wanted to get something out there. I understand that. But as the film goes on, basically, you have the kid who is actually, to my opinion, less annoying than some of the other kids in the films. He plays the organ quite a bit, which was fine. There was times when I was telling the boys, I felt like I was watching an after-school special. Now, all the kids typically in these movies, they sound to me like Linus from the Peanuts gang. I don't know why. They just do. Now, the first fight, you see Gauss against Gamera. Really, it's literally a lot of the same stock footage. And then the rest of the monsters appear in the film as well. It just, literally, you see a lot of the same stuff. And I understand where they were going with it. This is 1980. Maybe other people hadn't seen the previous films, But anyways, I'm rambling. This is my thoughts on the movie as far as overall. I know a lot of people hate this movie. I'm not going to go that far with it. I just wish there wasn't as much stock footage. Just give me a bigger story. Give me more plot to it, and I would have been fine with it. Even if they had less Gamera, more of a storyline, I'd have been okay with that. I did like the space creatures, the space women. I thought some of them were more attractive than others. I liked the little dances they would do to go from the space outfits to the regular clothing that they're wearing. It was almost like they were doing the Macarena, which I thought was funny as hell. And I did like, the fights, to see them mildly revisit them on a different scale, but it was the same footage. Overall, I still think this is a must-watch. I think if you like Gamera, you still want to check this out. Overall, I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5 Boglins. You get to see Gamera play the xylophone again in this film, which was hysterical. Overall, yeah, like I said, a 3 out of 5 Boglins. It's definitely worth it. This set is worth it, by the way. I want to thank InterwebKaiju for sending me this set. Unfortunately, this one does not have that set on there, but have that film on there. But, if you're a completist like me, you definitely want to check it out. Just know that you're going to get a lot of stock footage and some additional news stories. But overall, yeah, that's my thoughts on Gamera Super Monster. And I'll catch up with you later here. Good to be back. Gamera. Peace.
This is Halloween.
But the pandemic out, man, still a Halloween with a big bag on me looking like a trick-or-treat. Before the pandemic, I was masked up like Halloween with a big bag on me looking like I trick-or-treat. I'm lit like Christmas Eve, rolling up a Christmas tree. Say he won't smoke till his heat leaking antifreeze. Before the pandemic, I was masked up like Halloween with a big bag on me looking like I trick-or-treat. I'm lit like Christmas Eve, rolling up a Christmas tree. Say he won't smoke till his head leaking antifreeze. Big bag, big money, let the pay talk. I'm riding in the foreign.